come on in, come on in. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to y'all know I keep receipts. Episode 97. I'm just saying. We the road next man. Y'all put that thing on. Yeah. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you like, leave a constructive comment. If you want to tell me I'm a conspiracy theorist, hey, you can do that. But what I'm finna do is I'm just finna report the news. I'm finna do what the people that came before me. Shout out to Barbara Walters, Walter Cronkite, Dan Rather, the whole 60-minute crew and everything like that. When news reporters just reported the news. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit petty with it. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. Shout out to Nate Kent. She said, hey, you gonna do some of this? You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. I said, yeah, got a video coming. Today is that day. Like I said, I've been keeping receipts. Yeah, I got a list. I've been checking it twice, checking to see who's been naughty, who's been nice. And I'm gonna let y'all come to reach y'all own conclusion. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna start this timeline off. You ready? Nate Moore. We knew for people to love the Black Panther franchise, they needed to love T'Challa. That's January 31st, 2018. I'll make sure I put the link in the comment section. This is on YouTube and everything. I'm gonna put the link. All the links I'm gonna put in the comment section. There's a lot of links. Do your own research. Don't listen to me. Go Google. Oh. Also, so that's January 31st, 2018. We're gonna keep it rolling. May 16th, 2018. Marvel not opposed to another character picking up the mantle. This is from We Got This Covered. And I know how some of y'all feel about We Got This Covered. That's it. May 18th, 2018. Marvel could be ready to pass the mantle. This is from comicbook.com. This is a conversation between Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler. Yeah, Ryan Coogler wants to explore the women of Wakanda and everything like that. And Nate Moore's telling, hey man, it's just a mantle. Anybody can wear it. Three months after the movie been released, this conversation piece we having? Okay. January 28th, 2019. Courtney B. Vance says Michael B. Jordan is returning for the sequel. This is on YouTube. Yeah, he said that. So you said it was a secret. Y'all circling Hollywood must not be that tight. If your family must not, never mind, because I don't. Okay, November 18, 2019. Chadwick wants nothing to do with Disney Plus. Man, Chadwick Boseman that's a movie star. He's a bona fide movie star. I still speak of him in the present tense. He's a movie star. Disney Plus. And that's from CBR.com. Where we at? January 23rd, 2020. Diversity destroying Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman is unhappy. This is from cosmicbook.com. Why would Chadwick Boseman not be happy? Y'all hear these dates that I'm giving y'all? He was unhappy because they was already talking about removing the mantle, and he hadn't even got his second or his third movie. And they already having a discussion about moving them. Because we didn't do this. Chris Evans got 3 whole movies before we did something with Sam. And Robert Downey Jr. did like 4 movies before we did before we do anything with Riri. Before we do anything with James Rose. I ain't saying, everybody got 3 movies out. Oh, y'all don't like me using the actor? Okay, I use a character. Steve Rogers got 3 movies. Thor Odinson got 4. Tony Stark got 3. T'Challa. Okay, all right. December 8th, 2020. That's when Derek Bozeman makes his statement on Urban Faith, like the last 2.5, 3 minutes other than everything like that. I know some of y'all want to come for me. You're not going to look at that video. You don't care anything about that video. I know you just happy being, as Mr. Smith would say, blissfully ignorant or willfully stupid. But you're going to love December 10th, 2020, because that's when Kevin Feige comes to the stage and says, because his performance of T'Challa was iconic in and of itself, and how so? Every other iteration is his voice acting. I don't know how you compare the voice actor. You either did the voice actors a disservice or you did the live actor a disservice. when you compare it to and everything like that. But I know those of y'all that don't care for what Derek said 48 hours earlier, you love what the dude who's not related to the actor said 48 hours later. Because it fits your narrative. I get it. Anyway, May 12th, 2021. Martin Freeman says Black Panther 2 has odd parts to it. You know, I can see that. Let me see. We got this whole artificial vibranium. We got Namor literally pulling up on Ramunda, telling her he gonna fade her if she run her mouth, and he literally fades her and runs her mouth. Shuri gets no revenge whatsoever for her mother being killed by this dude. Dude literally murdered her mother. T'Challa has a son by Nakia that's hiding in Haiti, even though he went off on his father, T'Chaka, for leaving Eric back in America. He said, you should have brought the boy. I don't know. Okay. That's it. All right. Anyway, July 8th, 2021. Angela Bassett says there are 5 scripts to Black Panther 2. I will make sure I put the link in the comment section. It's from EW. I don't know. Anyway, keeping it going. November 12th, 2021. Nate Moore to Ringiverse. And I'm paraphrasing here. We will not be recasting T'Challa in the 616 universe. He meant to say 99. But we will not be recasting T'Challa in the 616. We just couldn't do it. We just couldn't do it. And it was a conversation that was had, a very quick conversation. And, you know, to me, Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa one and the same. That's what he said. No, they're not. Let me go ahead and say that, because if they're one and the same, whatever we write that happens to T'Challa, it also happens to Chadwick. See, that's a two-way street. It ain't what happens to Chadwick just happens to T'Challa. What happens to T'Challa also happens to Chadwick if they one and the same. Essentially, Chadwick Boseman would have an alias. It would be T'Challa. And T'Challa's a whole ass intergalactic emperor right now. I don't know what to tell you. He's alive and well in the comics. Say they one and the same though. November 8th, 2021. I don't know how I messed this up. Black Panther 2 will introduce Nakia and Nakia's son. I got that out of order, but it's November 8th. This is, you can Google it, comicbook.com reported it. Let's go, because I said that was November 8th. I should have led with November 12th. November 12th should have been the last one. So I go back November 12th, 2021, no recast, right? Okay. March 9th, and this one kind of confuses me a little bit. People be like, Theo, you making too much. No, it kind of confuses me. March 9th, it's reported, March 9th, 2022, it's reported that Ryan Coogler was detained at Bank of America on January 7th, 2022. I'm confused because that's 62 days. That's 62 days. Or maybe 60, big year. But that's 2 months. And y'all be like, I shouldn't ask the question. Well, the thing is that guess what else happened on March 9th? And I'm gonna put that link in the comment section as well. It was Disney's shareholder day. July 18th, 2022. Nakia will give birth to TChallas Son. This is from Max Blizz. It's a whole bunch of people saying she gonna have a son by T'Challa. So I don't know why people act so surprised. Why you act? March 21st, 2022. Angela Bassett says Black Panther 2 would be better than Black Panther. Like I said before, it was definitely longer. But she did. Angela Bassett had more screen time, and she put on, to me, what was an Academy Award winning performance. That's just me. See how I can compartmentalize stuff? I cannot like the movie and still get an actress her props. I can. Let's see here. October 18th, 2022. Lupita reveals how she learned of Chadwick's death. This is me being petty to all the Chapita fans. By the way, did y'all see the article where she got a boyfriend? But anyway, yeah, she found out from Viola Davis. October 22nd, 2022. Marvel is scaling back Black Panther 2 merchandise. Y'all see the picture where I got all the hot toots that I was in and everything like that? I actually got 3 of them for $54 and some change. That's not retail price. And my wife went and got some action figures from Walmart, and ain't nobody really buying it. You make a movie for girls, but you don't market the merch. You don't make the merchandise for the girls. You make the merchandise for the boys, but you made the movie for the girls. Damnedest thing to me. October 28, 2022. Black Panther 2 initially dove deep into T'Challa's psyche per Coogler. Now, this is Ryan's first time speaking. We're going to dive into T'Challa's psyche. You know who dove in, speaking of that, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, we dove into Steve's psyche. He had this whole inner conflict thing going on, man, country. Iron Man 2, we had Tony dive into his psyche. Demon in the bottle. Come on. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that. Thor. Dark World. That was a horrible movie. I don't even want to compare that one. But I think he had a lot of thinking about, because he had brought Jane to Asgard, and Jane ain't never been there. See what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where it's like, because this is for all y'all that say he was finished telling T'Challa's story. No, you was getting ready to dive into his psyche, huh? Would have learned. So that means we don't really know who T'Challa is, because you want to dive into his psyche. At least you, as the director, felt like for you to want to dive and explore his psyche. Anyway, I ain't gonna keep that going. November 1st, 2022. Coogler states T'Challa would have been mourning the missing of time. He wouldn't have been doing nothing, just mourning the missing of time, like just walk around like, man, because the people are back. The people that were gone for 5 years, they back. You back, they back. Everybody should be happy that everybody back, at least in Wakanda. I know some loved ones missing and everything like that. They'd be glad to see y'all. Still no mention of a son, though. Official on November 3rd, 2022. Official Marvel Black Panther 2 podcast with Ryan Coogler, hosted by Ta-Nehisi Coates. I'm going to say, not Ta-Nehisi Coates. Hosted by Christopher Priest. You know that's not on YouTube anymore. You can find it, but I find it interesting that it was loaded up by Marvel on the YouTube and then taken down. I'm pretty sure somebody tell me why. Just thought they would have left it up there, Anyway, November 3rd, 2022. Ryan Coogler admits to having thought about recasting T'Challa. But he does say in the article that it was a fast conversation. So this conversation coincides with what Nate Moore said on Ringerverse. It was a fast conversation. They thought about it that long. Anyway, keep. And you ain't got to talk about it that long if you already been talking about it. I'm just saying. All right. November 8th, 2022. Movie ain't even been released yet. Black Panther 2 will feature T'Challa and TChallas Son. We know. Who did not know at this particular point in time? I don't know. Those in the Rock With Me Nation, y'all knew because I knew, because I told y'all. Y'all knew because I knew. I knew y'all knew. That's how that go. I know y'all know. That's how this go. I'm not going to hold it. I'm going to get y'all. So y'all knew. Y'all been knowing several months now that T'Challa and the kid were going to have a son. And like me, y'all really wasn't feeling it. November 11th, 2022. Per CNN.com. Black Panther 2 makes a strong case for recasting T'Challa. T'Challa's presence is missed in the movie. It is. It's missing. It's a big hole. Because none of it makes sense. Martin Freeman said that already. Y'all don't act like that. Anyway, November 15th, 2022. Angela Bassett says Ryan will regret killing Queen Ramonda. Yeah. You don't think he's going to regret killing T'Challa either? I think Disney, Marvel, regret that decision right now. You gonna do big and better than the last movie. Boy, stop. November 16th, 2022. Winston Duke says T'Challa will be recast because he's canon. If he's canon, why are you recasting him? I'm gonna say, why are you killing him off if he canon? That don't make no sense. And if you go recast him, then what was this all about killing him off for? That was empty. That was an empty ceremony. It was a farce. It was a sham. It was a joke. It was for clicks, likes. It was to get money. But if they gonna recast the character Winston, then killing them off in the first place was insignificant. I'm an English major. Don't say recast, because I'm gonna let you know that recast is not synonymous with rebirth. It's not synonymous with reanimation. It's not synonymous with what Hawkman able to do. Hawkman is able to have a reincarnate. It's not synonymous with reincarnation. It's not. Recast is not synonymous with any of them words. It's not. The only thing they got in common is the R and the E. That's it. Don't insult my intelligence. Don't insult yours. All right. Winston Duke on fans wanting Winston Duke on fans wanting Chadwick Boseman recast. No, we don't want Chadwick Boseman recast. It's actually impossible to recast Chadwick Boseman. We want the character Chadwick Boseman portrayed, played, acted as. We want the character, the fictional person. We want that recast. You can't recast a real person. Damn wordplay. I swear, y'all act like everybody ain't go to school. Like y'all act like some folks ain't go to school. All right. Yeah, this is a long list. November 23rd, 2022. Is the movie out already? M'Baku and Nakia considered as Black Panthers. Why? For what reason? Who? But y'all read the comics though. Y'all read the comics. This ain't Mamadou fault that we talking about. Okay. Anyway, November 24th. Marvel doesn't hire comic book fans as movie directors because it's writers direct because it sends off a red flag. I can understand that. That'd be like me actually hiring a brain surgeon to perform brain surgery. Like, why would I do that? That just makes no sense in the world whatsoever. Like, I should get somebody that don't know what they doing to do it. That's what you're telling me. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, December 7th, 2022. Movie has to be out by now. I'm being petty, by the way. December 7th, 2022. Michael B. Jordan states how hard it was to keep his appearance a secret. Mike, Courtney B. Vance outed you 2 years ago. You didn't know? We knew you was gonna be in it. Like, I don't know who in the Rock With Me Nation didn't know you wasn't gonna be in the movie. We knew you was gonna be. Anybody that's a member of the Rock With Me Nation, anybody that's affiliated with the Rock With Me Nation, we all knew you was gonna be in the movie. Wasn't a surprise. There ain't no sense how you was in the movie. But different conversation. All right, December 13th, 2022. This is interesting. Ryan Coogler. I was a director without a leading actor. I find that odd that you say that after the movie was released, because Letitia Wright was your leading actor. So what are you saying about the cast and crew? Like, ain't none of them leading actors? Like, it's not my words, it's yours. You said you had to do a movie without a leading actor. Well, hell, Angela Bassett is a leading actress in my eyes. Now, I don't know what you got going on, but, and I know it's going to be some people saying, Theo, you know what he meant. Yeah, he meant that Chadwick Boseman wasn't going to be in the movie, but last I checked, Chadwick Boseman is not the only leading black male actor in Hollywood. So what we saying? Because if you ain't got a lead actor, why would you do the movie? I don't know what director does a movie and doesn't have a leading actor. Who does that and then comes out and admit it and act like I'm not going to be like, never mind. December 23rd. Black Panther 2 was supposed to be a father-son story. When, Ryan? Because this is coming from you. When was this supposed to be a father-son story? Was it supposed to be a father-son story when you was going to delve into his psyche? Was it supposed to be a father-son story when he was going to be mourning the loss of time? Now it's going to be a father-son story. Why you just didn't say that in the beginning? Because you knew. But does that... That's it. Inconsistency up and down the timeline. I can say timeline. And no, this is not Quantum Mania. And no, this is not Avengers Endgame. But I didn't make any of this up. I just kept the receipts. You do with it what you will. But I think it's safe to say it's enough stuff in here for you to, if you're a critical thinking person, to ask yourself some questions. At the very least, you should ask yourself some questions. And that's all I'm saying. At the very least, ask yourself some questions. Especially this whole thing about you being detained on January 7th and us not finding out until March 9th. That's almost as bad as coming out 48 hours after Derek said something and saying something completely opposite. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and everything like that. I do. I got this video out to y'all. I want to make sure y'all enjoyed it and everything like that. I'm going to put the links in the comment section. This is going to be an interesting video, and y'all know how I keep receipts. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace. Don't do that. See, y'all's finna go. Y'all's finna go. Like it. Share it. Definitely share it. Subscribe. 1,000. We pushing for 1,000. Come on. I mean, we got a few days before the new year. We can't get to 1,000 before the new year. Good. Ooh, come on, rock with me, nation. Y'all help your brother out. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.